How you doing, everyone? It is 7 p.m. You've just tuned into our social media online session, either on Facebook or Instagram, or you're watching the replay, and it's good to be back with you like we always do every week. The VYG bringing to you what we're doing and how you can be the best young man and young woman that you can be in such a short period of time here in this small session that we have live. So stay in tune because we got a lot to say, and we just love helping people. In fact, speaking of people of help, we were out there in the community these last few months, and I'd just like you to check out what we've been doing, and if you want to join, you can too.
I think men can also be insecure, but they show it in different ways.
You look like your father. You're even acting like your father.
I wish you were my mother.
I wish you were my son. You should just die. Always be alone. Where's your homework?
Oh, homework. No, the dog ate it and the dog had a heart attack. I'm not sick of everyone. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of that guy. Look at him. What did I do?
Go to the principal's office.
So after coming to the VYG and placing that into practice, I don't suffer with these insecurities or grudges anymore and sleeping problems.
You look to us today and perhaps you think, well, they don't know what is suffering. Yes, I know what is suffering. I came from there. I know what is that. I came from. That's why I can look into your eyes and I can assure you that you can be helped. You can be happy. You can change your life. You can have this happiness inside of you. From this day on, you will see the difference starting inside of you.
The Victory Youth Group had an amazing time supporting our local community at Bunnings Warehouse in Bonnyrigg. Representing the Help Project, we brought an exciting vibe with karaoke, spreading hope and positivity for the new year. As participants and community members passed by, we extended a helping hand to families and youth facing challenges, offering our support and assistance. Together, we made a difference and shared smiles all around.
You see how great and awesome our works are around the community. You know, time flies. And speaking of time, I want you to check back or go back in time and check out what we said to you at the beginning of the year. I believe you're going to remember this small snippet. If you didn't, you can even go back in our previous programs and check it out. But we'll be right back after this.
Make your plans for 2024. If you don't know where you're going, how will you ever get there?
You know, you have to really sit down and think what is going to happen this year. Because if you don't, you're going to be behind. Perhaps you were behind last year, and that's what made you procrastinate. That's what made you get delayed in doing things in your life. Enough, young man, enough, young woman. Come on, break out of that same routine. Don't be the last person that you were last year, carrying that same mentality, attitude this year. You have to do things different. Let's start thinking. Let's start planning. But above all, after planning and thinking, Jerry, what do they have to do?
They have to put into practice, because a plan without action is destined to fail. Failing to plan is planning to fail. But failing to take action will also result in failure. Do you want that?
I don't think anyone wants that. Look, we are in already the 4th month, and the question that you got to ask yourself is, have I been in the position where I desired to be in the beginning of this year? Am I where I want to be? Am I looking at myself in the mirror and feeling complete? Am I looking myself in the mirror and not feeling complete, but have good expectations to feel complete in time to come, in the near future, not distant? Am I where I want to be right now, whatever that means? If you feel like you've absolutely achieved nothing, if you feel like you're stagnant, if you feel like you're stuck in life, well, my friend, no excuses. Time to change the game. Time to change the way that you think. We can't just be kicking back saying, oh, but life is hard. I never had a great upbringing. Things have been tough for me. COVID-19, my goodness, COVID was almost 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, even if it was 2 years ago or 1, it doesn't matter. It was ages back. Let's move forward because the world everybody else is moving forward. Why not you? So if you haven't recollected your thoughts right now and you haven't been focused, so stop with the distractions and begin to be determined. You need to say to yourself, I'm not distracted, I'm determined. Because when you are determined, you're not going to let anyone stop you from getting where you have to be and where you want to be. I want you to check out one of our youths from UK, what she had to say about this.
They say that winners are born in the mind, and we are all capable, without exception. But if greatness is simply a matter of one's manner of perception, then I think this necessitates a call for self-reflection. How do I see myself? I decided to look in the mirror today. And in that girl in the mirror, I saw deep down in her inner what had always been within her. And yes, she had bags so heavy they could be called baggage. You could see the wear, the tear, and even the slight damage, the knit, the grit, and all of the dirt, the bumps and the bruises and the places that still hurt. If you saw her, you'd probably say, yikes. You've seen better days. But it's days like these that make us, and days like these that wake us up to the reality that we cannot be a casualty of that part of our humanity that leads us to live in this fantasy where one day my dreams will be handed to me on a silver platter. But it's the struggles for them that really matter, because that is where you build substance. That is where you build character. You see, it's days like these that no one really talks about, because it's where you see the ugly in you. In fact, ugly begins with you choosing to face your L so you can start gaining W's. There's literally no use in looking to a past full of exes, ex-boyfriends, ex-projects, or even old excuses when you could just look a little further down the alphabet and remember why you chose to do this. Why did you begin in the first place? Why did you even start this race? Why, knowing all the risks and sacrifices you'd have to make, you still chose to take that first step and the very challenge you embraced? But now you want to run away just because you're facing not so easy days. I decided to look in the mirror today. And in that girl in the mirror, I saw deep down in her inner the battle between wisdom and foolishness, and which would try to win her. It's time to give myself the opportunity that I deserve. So I'm cutting off all distractions like split ends, and if you're leading me to dead ends, then my friend, it's time to do a big chop.
Just give me tonight. I'll have it for you. It will be ready.
It better be tonight, Cole, or you're dead.
You know what? Rain check.
Rain check.
Yeah, you really fit the atmosphere and everything, but I'm really sorry. We have to go.
Really?
Yeah, we have to go. I'll drop you off. Let's go.
You know, Tracy, I don't know what to do. Like, every time I go home, my parents always have something to bicker about. It's like they're always fighting. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how to deal with it.
Look, you have to remember that your parents are human. From childhood, we look up to our parents and we see them as superheroes, that they're able to fix problems that we go through. But you have to remember that they're also facing battles as well. And if they're arguing, it's because that they're also facing challenges, and that's their way of getting through it.
You know, sometimes I just get so angry. I just lash out at everyone and everything. I start hitting things. I start hitting people.
But you know, being emotional like that, it's not going to solve the situation. If anything, it makes it worse. And you lashing out, you being angry, you're just doing the same thing that your parents are doing. And being emotional like that doesn't solve your problem. In most cases, it makes it worse. Didn't you say you don't want to be like your angry parents?
Look, the youth group is not here just to entertain. It is to bless. It is to teach. It is to encourage. It is to motivate. It is to lift every young man and woman who wants to succeed and do well in life with. So this youth group here that I'm bringing to you is not something that you join and see if it's a phase, if it works or not. It's something that you got to be committed to, because what we are committed to is bringing the best out of you. And if you are not committed to bring the best out of yourself, friend, you're going to be stuck like you have been in these last few months. But if you're determined and willing to change the situation, you're already a step ahead. You are already a step ahead to getting where you want to be. And in the youth group, we encourage that. We encourage those steps. If they be small or if they be great leaps of faith, doesn't matter. We encourage to move forward, to have progression. If you feel stuck, you want to move forward, you want to achieve your goals, you want to make the difference in life, you want to be happy. I mean, you just watched that scene from our movie where Emily was being taught by the counselor that she couldn't just reenact what her parents' destiny was, that Emily couldn't just give excuses. Even the counselor said that, stop that, because that's not helping you, that's just being emotional, that's not using your intelligence, that's not using your capacity to think, you're just being emotional and you're following your heart, and following your heart is getting you nowhere. So change that. Well, that's exactly what Emily began to do in our movie. I'm not going to reveal it to you. If you want to watch it, you can come or you can PM us and we can see a special day where we can send you that special film. But in the film, she did that. She changed her ways around. And that's what we're trying to present to you. We're just trying to present to you our way. And one of the ways that we have is the youth group. We are here to present to you the best person that you can be, that you may not even know yourself, but it's there. And if you want to check us out, you must be part of our either present meetings or even online. You can PM us. And we have our sessions Wednesday and Sunday in presence. Saturday we have live. And if you want to know any more information about the nearest VYG next to you, just PM us. And we're here to enter into contact with you. Well, I wanted to bring to you that hope, that word, that light, that you can be different, that you don't need to keep on making excuses. You can change the situation in your life. We've presented the evidence, we've presented the proof to you, and that is through the work that we do. All right, if you want to check us out, please feel free to PM us. Otherwise, we'll be back with you next Saturday, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
How many doors have I tried to open? Let down by the things I put my hope in. These things never seem to go to plan. Pain can't be solved by men. I'll give God a try and open up the door. Look deep inside, it'll show me something more. A peace that surpasses all understanding. I'll give God a try and open up the door. Look deep inside, it'll show me something more. A peace that surpasses all understanding.
Please help me, I'm yours now. As I walk through this door, I am found. Oh, please help me, I'm yours now. As I walk through this door, I am found. You say I am the door. When I enter, my soul is safe. Left all my troubles and my sorrows behind. Your pastures I'll find. I'll give this door a go. It may take some time, but I definitely know this will change my life. I'm prepared to surrender and put my all in. Please help me, I'm yours now. As I walk through this door, I am found. Oh, please help me, I'm yours now. as I walk through this door. I am found. Walk through the door. Walk through the door. I couldn't get the rest, that's why I gave it all. That's why I walk through the door. Walk through the door. Walk through the door. I couldn't get the rest, that's why I gave it all. That's why I walk through the door. Walk.
This is the HELP Project, a project created by the Victory Youth Group to reach out to young men and women who may be doing it very tough and hard, emotionally and mentally speaking. Every young man and woman deserves to be happy and at peace. The Victory Youth Group goes out preparing these letters that have the word HELP to call attention, that are bright yellow, tying them on places in different locations so that we can reach out to an audience that may be vast and great, and that we may write to them with personal letters, as you can see, of people's stories and testimonies of how their life was transformed. A very simple letter that explains that they one day had challenges and difficulties, but by coming and finding help in the Victory Youth Group, they found the solution to their mental/emotional challenges. And we want to reach out to you who may be facing the same thing. So if you're watching this video and you really need help, join us. We will help you.